Welcome back to the garden. This is my early morning harvest. This onion, I forgot I took my onions from the ones that I had been using to cook earlier this year, in January, February, and the bottoms that were left over, I just put in water so they can grow more roots, and then I put it in the ground to see what would happen. Forgot that was in there and saw that this was brown, and I was like, what's that? And pulled it up, and it was a bulb onion. Also, I pulled up some butternut. They didn't get much bigger, but they're still cute and edible. Two cucumbers, one pepper, a few asparagus beans. I had some green beans, but I made the mistake of putting them on my sidewalk and Ellery ate them. And I have all these tomatoes. So I'm very thankful, asparagus beans. I'm very happy that yes, I'm talking about you eating my stuff, Ellery. Yes, you ate it. You ate my green beans. I'm very thankful that my garden is still producing, especially considering it's so hot outside. So, this is today's harvest. Welcome back to my backyard garden morning edition. I'm doing my morning chores before I start my docket. I was worried about the status of my garden after I didn't do an evening check yesterday because I had eye surgery last September because I have such nearsightedness and I have a lot of issues with my eyes. And the surgery corrected my vision, but I still am subject to possibly having retinal tears and loss of vision. And I started having some symptoms, so I had to go into the doctor Tuesday to the surgeon who scheduled me for more surgery on both eyes, one next Wednesday and then the other on the following Monday. But I also had to go to the retina specialist who made sure that I didn't have any tears. So you see my eyes are very red. The retina specialist takes this little glass and puts it in my eye and she presses down. It's terribly painful and they give me a lot of pain medicine. So by the time I was finished yesterday, I was just exhausted and pain. So I came home and went right to bed. So I was worried. I had fitful dreams about my garden. In my head, some crazy monster came and killed my garden. But I've been checking it and I see my watermelon patch. I can see 4 more melons that are growing. And I harvested a lot of tomatoes, a few cucumbers. I harvested an onion. I forgot I planted onions using my scrap onion. And I also rescued a baby bird. I have red birds. Well, I guess they're technically cardinals, but my grandfather always called them red birds that have made beds and homes in my trees. And a baby bird was in one of my beds. I didn't notice it as I was watering, but I noticed Ellery was trying to get something and I saw that it was a bird. And so I didn't want to touch it. There's a squirrel on my fence trying to get my stuff. I'm gonna get it. But anyway, I don't know anything about birds, but I've always heard that you don't touch the bird because you don't want to have it have your scent. And so I was using my gloves and my garden tools to lift it up to get it out of the way of the sun. And I gave it some water and I put it up so that the parents could get it. And so I see that they've been swooping down. I hope they got it. I'm gonna go check, but I'm gonna show you what I harvested today. And my poles, you see they're leaning. I didn't have the strength, I guess, to get it through the concrete. So hopefully Oliver will be up to being able to put that in for me. But I've watered everything. Everything looks okay. My eggplants are just looking gorgeous, nice, and look at that. They look beautiful. They're getting bigger. I see there's plants, some flowers on there, which means I'm gonna have fruit. I have more melons. See, I have to bend over because the poles are bent and I can't stand up straight anymore. My sugar babies are looking good too. Let's see, can you see that sugar baby? Yep. I have, this actually is a yellow petite. The sugar babies are over there. All my new corn, everything is just looking good. I have no pests. So my dream, I guess, was just a crazy dream. But I planted a lot more things because the things that have been producing have been in the garden since March and April. So they're probably at the end of their lifespan. So I've sown a lot of new seeds. My tomato, I also went ahead and this morning pruned back leaves to give my plants some breathing space. So my tomatillos, cucumbers, they all look much better. So my garden looks good. The birds are still flying. I guess I'm too close to their baby. So you can see the bird. I guess I'm still too close to the baby. So I'm gonna go back inside and try to protect the birds from Ellery. But I got the watering done, I got everything done, so I can go do my docket. I'm really thankful that God has blessed me to have this space to be able to grow fruit. And also in growing fruit, it helps you really recognize just being outside in nature. Oh, look at that asparagus beans. Let me see if I can get a better picture. Being outside in nature helps you recognize your place in all of this and how you don't matter as much as you think. This is a whole community. So I love that. All right, I missed these when I was doing my harvest. So I'm gonna harvest these asparagus beans, the red ones. My squash, they look so pretty. These beautiful gigantic leaves. I think, yeah, I'm just really thankful and blessed. All right, I hope you'll have a great day.